and 103.7 FM.
Stay tuned for the following special presentation from KOFO 1220 and 103.7 FM. KOFO, your sports source for East Central Kansas, welcomes you to this broadcast of Ottawa Arrows Post 60 American Legion Baseball. This ball game is being brought to you by our Legion Baseball title sponsor, State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King, and by the Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic, Quality Structures Incorporated, Dingle & Son Mortuary, Sutton's Jewelry, Advent Health Ottawa, and by the Ottawa Recreation Commission, Kramer Pharmacy, Cosentino's Price Chopper, Kansas State Bank, also by Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, Arvest Bank, CarStar, C.S. Cunningham Construction, and the City of Ottawa. Now, from the Diamond, let's join KOFO Sports Director Gary Bateman.
Back here at Oskaloosa High School, and about ready for game number 2 to get underway after Ottawa shut out the River Bandits in the opener 12-0. Wyatt Johnston pitching a 4-inning no-hitter for the Arrows, who are now 10-13 on the season. And they'll go for the sweep now. And here is their lineup. Leading off and doing the catching, Liam Robertson. Batting second, playing at first base, Aiden Michael. Hitting third in center field in game 2, Wyatt Johnston. Third baseman, Wayne Laurie bats fourth. Hitting fifth, playing at shortstop, Cole Swanson. The pitcher, Michael Hull, bats sixth. Batting seventh in left field, Tanner Gould. The second baseman, Ty Gambrell, bats eighth. And hitting ninth and playing in right field, Ryan Laurie. For Oskaloosa, leading off, and at third base, Cooper Jepson. Batting second, the center fielder, Gage Burdick. Hitting third and doing the pitching will be Court Perry. Avery Yatzenmeyer will play shortstop in game 2 and bat fourth. Hitting fifth and doing the catching, Cade Norris. A.J. Kreitzer, the first baseman, bats sixth. Hitting seventh, playing second base, Isaac Lira. The left fielder, Zach Jessup, hits eighth. And batting ninth, out in right field, Justin Miller. Sun starting to head toward the horizon. This is Ottawa's last action until Monday, when they will travel to Chanute. One 9-inning ball game Monday night down at Paul Lindblad Field at Katy Park in Chanute, as the River Bandits take the field. Then Ottawa plays next Wednesday, Thursday, Friday in the Fike tournament. They'll have games at 4 o'clock Wednesday, 12:30 Thursday, and 12:30 on Friday. We'll have all that action for you on KOFO. Let's set the River Bandits for you defensively here for game 2. In left field, Zach Jessup. Center fielder is Gage Burdick. And in right field, Justin Miller. The third baseman is Cooper Jepson. At shortstop, Avery Yatzenmeyer. Second baseman is Isaac Lira. And at first base, A.J. Kreitzer. Behind the plate is Cade Norris. And on the mound, right-hander Court Perry here in game 2. Ottawa with 12 hits in the opener. Everyone got into the act offensively. They either scored a run or got a hit. And it was the type of game I know you'd like to have heading into a break like that. And let's see if the Arrows can build on that and take the second contest as well, as Liam Robertson gets set to stand in. Liam in the first game went 2 for 4 with an RBI. First pitch of game 2 is high and inside. Robertson, Michael, and Johnston here in the first. Slowly hit ground ball from third base line, veering off foul. 1-1 to Robertson. Pitch thrown away. That ball is hit down the third base line and booted by the third baseman, Jepson, and Robertson will be on. Batter is Aiden Michael. Aiden, a couple of hits and an RBI in the first game. Throw to first. Back safely, Robertson. Michael swings and hits the ball in the air to center field and deep. That ball is going to one-hop the fence. Robertson to third. Michael cruises into second with a double. That ties him for the team lead in doubles with Wayne Laurie. Wyatt Johnston will be the batter. Wyatt 0 for 3 with a run scored, but he was good on the mound. Just a no-hitter in the first game. Strike called to him. Walked 2, hit 1 man. Struck out 3. Upstairs with a fastball. 1-1. 2 on with nobody out. Popped up near the plate. The catcher Norris will make the catch in foul territory. So 1 out, and here is Wayne Laurie. Wayne went 2 for 4 with a run batted in. Right-handed batter, and it hit him. So the bases will be loaded for Cole Swanson. Swanson 2 for 3, a run scored. As I mentioned, everybody getting into the act in that 12-0 win. Perry's going to work from the windup here. So a line drive off the pitcher's leg. He'll throw to the plate, and no call as of yet. Safe at the plate as the catcher Norris dropped the ball. Robertson scores. No RBI. Base is still loaded for Michael Hull. I think Norris was thinking about throwing to first base, trying for a double play, and he never caught the ball. Michael Hull, 2 hits, 2 RBIs in game number 1. Swing and a fly ball foul down the left field line. Nice breeze blowing here this evening. It's pretty pleasant. Hit down the third baseline foul, strike 2. Michael at third base, Laurie at second, Swanson at first. Up over the head of Hull, the breaking ball, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Fouled it back to the screen. Perry winds, again the 1-2 pitch. Ball in the dirt. Rolls away from the catcher, but just to his left, so no chance for Michael to advance. That ball is hit in the air to left, and that got the left fielder turned around. It's going to go all the way to the fence. 2 runs are scoring. Here's a 3rd run coming to the plate, And there'll be no throw. It's a 3-run double for Michael Hall. So Ottawa's jumped out to a 4-0 lead in this one. Tanner Gould will be the batter. Tanner scored a couple of runs in the first game, walked a couple times. Nubs that one off the bat, foul over by the on-deck hitter. Stretch, a 1 pitch. Missed high, 1-1. Hole out at second, still just 1 out. Swing and a miss and a pitch in the dirt. And 1-2 now to Gould. That ball hit in the air to right. Miller coming on, and he dropped it. On the play, hole down to third, and that is the 3rd error of the inning on the River Bandits. Batter is Ty Gambrell. Ty 1 for 1, scored 3 runs, had a double. Go to first. Gould is back. Quick throw to first. Hole is back. Lights are on here at Oskaloosa High School. Gambrell sharply hit ground ball to second. To second base, out there, back to first, safe, and a run scores. So 2 outs with a runner at first. Now the umpires are going to confer. Guess they were wanting to know if maybe there was some interference out there at second base. Ryan Laurie, the 9th man to come to the plate in the inning, will be the batter. Ryan, 3 RBIs in the first game, had a double, bases loaded walk, and a sacrifice fly. Ottawa's got a 5-run inning here in the first. It's their 3rd 5-run inning of the night. Perry throws it over to first, but Gambrell back safely. Laurie swings and loops it on the infield, caught by Gatzenmeyer, and that retires the side. For the Arrows in the first, 5 runs on 2 hits. There were 3 errors and 1 left on base. At the end of a half inning of play, scores Ottawa 5, Oskaloosa coming to bat. And we'll be back after this 30-second break. You're listening to Arrows Baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM, KOFO.
Evercraft Sockets and Tools, available at Napa Auto Parts in Ottawa, Baldwin City, Osage City, and Gardner.
People like me are powerless over alcohol, and if we could outthink it, outrun it, do whatever we needed to do, we could beat it, but we can't by ourselves. Everything I have, everything I've done, I owe to Valley Hope.
An estimated 88,000 people die from alcohol-related causes annually, making it the 3rd leading preventable cause of death in the United States. For more information, visit valleyhope.org. Sponsored by Valley Hope Association and the station.
Oskaloosa comes to bat here in the bottom of the first. They'll send to the plate Cooper Jepson, Gage Burdick, and Cord Perry. Defensively for the Arrows in left field, Tanner Gould. Center fielder is Wyatt Johnson, and out in right, Ryan Laurie. Third baseman in Game 2 is Wayne Laurie. At shortstop, Cole Swanson. At second, Ty Gambrell, and at first, Aiden Michael. Liam Robertson is behind the plate, and right-hander Michael Hull on the mound. Michael making his 7th appearance. He's 2-0 with an earned run average of 0.70. He's thrown 20 innings, allowed just 8 hits, 5 runs, 2 of them earned. He has walked 15 and struck out 23. His teammates have helped him out with a 5-run lead. Hull did a good piece of that himself with a 3-run double. Michael last threw on Saturday at the Stars and Stripes tournament in Hazelwood. Threw 4 and a third innings in relief. Struck out 9 men and picked up the win against Sandlot. Cooper Jepson will lead things off. Line by Hull, the pitch. Called strike. Breaking pitch down in the dirt. Jepson laid off it. It was 1. It's now, the count now is 1-1. A little bit low, 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss by Jepson, 2-2. Swing and a miss with a pitch in the dirt. Robertson will have to hurry. The throw is going to be just in time. Fortunately for Liam Robertson, not much ground between the plate and the backstop. He was able to recover and throw out Cooper Jepson. Now Gage Burdick. Called strike to him, 0-1. Ottawa's jumped out to a 5-0 lead here in Game 2. We're in the bottom half of the first. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Grounder to the hole, fielded by Swanson. Long throw across, safe at first. So the River Bandits have their first hit of the night. An infield single. Swanson just about got him. Now the batter is Cord Perry. Pitch is up high. Inside and low, 2-0 now. Burdick leads away from first. They throw that away, and he's back. Two-0 pitch to Perry. Swing and a miss. Now the 2-1. Little low. Burdick leads away at first. 3-1 pitch. Strike 2 called at the knees. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Second strikeout for Michael Hull. 2 outs. Batter Avery Gatzemeyer. Pitch is fouled out of play. A 1 pitch, low and inside. Runner at first, 2 outs. The 1-1 pitch to Gatzemeyer. Bounced up there. Ball hit to the left side and on through for a base hit, just past the diving Wayne Laurie. So the River Bandits have 2 on, 2 out. Batter will be Cade Norris. Michael at first base, about even with that base runner. It's to Norris way outside. Fouled out of play. Count 1 ball, 1 strike. Bluff moved to second base. Grounder, foul past third. Ball and 2 strikes to Norris. Hull has the sign. And the 1-2 pitch. Just nicked it foul. Check for the runners, the pitch. Popped it up, foul, and out of play over the first base dugout. Burdick back to second base and Gatzemeyer to first. Another foul ball off the bat of Norris. So he is battling Hull. Outside, 2-2. Struck him out swinging. River Bandits out here in the first. No runs, a couple of hits, 2 men left on base at the end of 1. It's Ottawa 5 and Oskaloosa nothing. Back in 30 seconds, you're listening to Arrows Baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM, KOFO.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
Evercraft Air Tools, available at Napa Auto Parts in Ottawa, Baldwin City, Osage City, and Gardner.
Dr. Mike Hyatt, Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic.
The number one overall health problem that we have and that we're dealing with right now would be being overweight or being obese. How do we talk about this? I think our role is to encourage our patients to become more active, encourage them to park a little further away out in the parking lot, to try and take 1,000 extra steps a day, to try and watch what they eat.
For your free consultation, call 785-242-4100, Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic.
River Bandits will have a new right fielder here to start the second inning. Trevor Willits moves to right. Arrows will have the top of the order up after batting around in the first. Robertson, Michael, and Johnston. If you're just joining us, the Arrows shut out Oskaloosa 12-0 on a 4-inning no-hitter by Wyatt Johnston. Arrows had 12 hits in the ball game. Two hits apiece for Robertson, Michael, Wayne Laurie, Swanson, and Hull. Ryan Laurie had 3 RBIs. Hull had a couple. And Ottawa got 5 in the first of this ball game. Three-run double by Hull, the big blow. Liam Robertson reached on an error his first time up. Up too high to him, ball one. And that hit him. Robertson's on to lead things off. Here is Aiden Michael. Michael with a double to deep center his first time. Throw over to first base. The runner's back. Stretch, pitch, inside. Strike call on the inside corner, 1-1. And now a balk is called on Perry. So that moves Robertson to second base. Michael hits it deep to center, going back on it. Burdick looking up, and this ball is out of here, a 2-run home run. Well, that's Aiden Michael's first home run. In fact, it is the Arrows' first home run of the season. So now it's 7-0, and Wyatt Johnston the batter. Wyatt fouled out to the catcher back in the first. So Johnston stands in. Pitch from Perry. Low and away. Fouled at the plate by Johnston, 1-1. Boy, it was really good to see Wyatt throw so well in the first game. gives Ottawa another dependable arm as we near zone tournament time. Outside, 2 balls, 1 strike. Johnston, over the last part of the season last year, was really probably Ottawa's most dependable pitcher. There's a ball hit to right, and a right at Willits, and Willits will make the catch, 1 out. Wayne Laurie, the batter. Wayne was hit by a pitch and scored a run in the first. Pitch from Perry. Inside to him. Popped it up, foul, actually in fair territory, and the third baseman, Jepson, makes the catch, 2 down. Now the batter, Cole Swanson. Swanson reached on a fielder's choice in the first inning and scored a run. Strike called. Swanson hit a ball hard off the left leg of Perry. Fouled out of play, 0-2. Perry came home and the ball was dropped by the catcher, Norris. Cole's down in the count, 0-2. That ball hit on a 1 hop and on past the shortstop, Gatzenmeyer. And that'll be another error on the River Bandits. It was not an easy play, but Gatzenmeyer tried to side saddle it as opposed to getting in front of it. So Swanson's on. Here's Hole, who doubled to deep left in the first to drive home 3. That ball is hit down the left field line, foul. Couple of runs home here for Ottawa in the second inning. 2-run home run by Aiden Michael. Arrows lead at 7-0. 2 out, runner at first. Cole takes inside. Up over his head, the ball pops out of the glove. Norris, the throw to second base, won't be in time. So Swanson will move up on the wild pitch. 2-1 now to Hole. That ball hit in the air, left center field, and it has a chance to drop, and it will. It'll roll to the fence. Michael Hole has another RBI double. And he is 2 for 2. Swanson scores. It's now an 8-0 ball game. The batter will be Tanner Gould, who reached on an error by the right fielder in the first. Strike called on the inside corner. Over the head of Gould, the ball rolls away. Runner trying for third, he'll make it. So now Swanson's at third base with 2 outs. Check that Hole's at third base. Swing, a foul tip by Gould, 1-2. Hit down the right field line, foul out of play. Gould waited on that breaking ball and fouled it off. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Popped up near the pitcher's mound. Perry will make the call and the catch, and Ottawa out here in the second. But they score 3 runs on 2 hits, 1 error, 1 left on base. We'll go to the bottom of the second. Ottawa 8 and Oskaloosa nothing. Back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Arrows Baseball on 1220 at 103.7 FM, KOFO.
Napa Auto Parts has Gravely Lawnmowers. Stop by locations in Ottawa, Baldwin City, Osage City, and Gardner today. KOFO and State Farm agent Ryan Dispro are sending you to the K to see the Kansas City Royals this summer. To win tickets, register at Ryan's State Farm office at 504 Redbud Avenue in Garnett. And you could be there to see the Royals host the Tigers on July 13th. We'll announce the winner on July 10th during the Brad Howard Early Morning Show.
Quick Merrifield, line shot left center field in the alley, and it's going to go all the way to the fence. Artiaga will score easily.
Register now to see the Kansas City Royals from State Farm agent Ryan Dispro and KOFO.
For Oskaloosa in the second, it'll be A.J. Kreutzer, Isaac Lees, Isaac Lira, and Zach Jessup. Michael Hull gave up a couple of hits in the first, but worked around it as he struck out the side. Ottawa hosts the zone tournament this year. There'll be a week from the time that the regular season ends until we'll start the zone up. So Kyle Altick was thinking out loud today during the Post 60 coaches show that might be a good time to get a bunch of practice in instead of scheduling another game or two. A.J. Kreutzer will lead things off, left-handed batter. Pitch is a strike. Pitch inside and low, ball 1. This group tonight has done a fine job, but boy, you'd sure like to see this team if they had all their roster players available. Ground ball, backhanded by Hull. Throw to first base in time, 1 out. I do not believe there's been a game here this year where Ottawa's had all of their players available. Came close. We had everybody there the Tuesday night that we were rained out at home against the Topeka Senators. Isaac Lira will bat now, left-handed hitter. Bunted, bunts it foul in the air, strike 1. Again, bunting. Did he offer? No. Pitch was low. No, they say he did break the plane, so it is 0-2. Fastball high. 1 out, nobody on. It's 8-0 Ottawa here in the bottom of the second. Up too high. Lira laid off the pitch. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Just outside, 3-2. Strike 3 call, outside corner. And strikeout number 4 for Hull. 2 outs, nobody on. Here is Zach Jessup. Jessup in left field in game 2. Pitch to him. Fouled back to the screen. Off-speed pitch and had him all tied up in knots. He swings and misses 2 strikes. Fastball low, 1-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and the side is retired. In the second for Oskaloosa, no runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left. We'll move to the third. It's Ottawa 8, Oskaloosa nothing. And we'll take a 1-minute break here listening to Arrows Baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Car need a paint job? Napa Auto Parts can mix paint to ensure your car looks the way you want it. In Ottawa, Baldwin City, Osage City, and Gardner.
Smart Ottawa shoppers know Cosentino's Price Chopper has the best rewards program in town. Only Price Chopper lets you earn points on all your purchases. Visit mypricechopper.com and start saving on food or fuel today. Shop Cosentino's, your local family-owned grocer since 1948.
This is Craig Dingle of Dingle & Son Mortuary. Pre-arrangements make the difference of a family that is stressed and a family that is free to grieve, to celebrate a life. Consider making your pre-arrangements to lift the burden.
Dingle & Son Mortuary, 785-242-2323.
There's good, and there's great. DVD movies are good. High-definition Blu-ray movies are great. Buses are good. Limousines are great. In the field of construction, there's good, and there's great. Which do you want working on your home's foundation or putting on a metal roof? Pole barns, epoxy floors, steel buildings, or concrete construction? There's a lot of good out there. There's only one great. C.S. Cunningham, 785-242-7101.
We go to the top of the third. For Ottawa, it'll be Ty Gambrell, Ryan Laurie, and Liam Robertson. Gambrell drove home a run with a fielder's choice grounder back in the first inning. Ball hit high in the air, back of the plate. Norris back, but he'll run out of room. Gambrell, who is from Tonganoxie, had a short drive here this evening. Ordinarily, he's looking at about an hour trip to Ottawa. About 15 minutes, I believe, from here to from Tonganoxie to here. Lone outside, 1-1. Off-speed pitch is high. Upstairs, 3-1 now to Gambrell. Swing and a miss, 3-2. Outside and a leadoff walk. Now Ryan Laurie, who popped out to the shortstop back in the first. Fouled it off his foot. Laurie back in. Stretch. 0-1 pitch. Low. Nice stop by Norris, the catcher. Pitch misses low. 2-1. Quick throw to first, and that throw gets away from Kreutzer, and down to second base goes Gambrell. And that is the 5th error of the game here against the River Bandits. Laurie swings and hits it into left field for a base hit. Gambrel will stop at third. Runners at the corners, nobody out for Liam Robertson. Liam has scored a couple times. He reached on an error in the first, was hit by a pitch in the second. Swings and fouls it off the chest protector of the home plate umpire, strike one. Actually, I think that actually got the catcher, Norris, who had to rearrange a contact lens. First and third, nobody out. Strike two called to Robertson. Ottawa leads 8-0, top of the third, looking for the sweep. Fastball high. Swing and a miss. Robertson down on strikes. One out. Now Aiden Michael. Aiden doubled the center in the first and homered to dead center field in the second. Swings at this one, fouls it out of play. Gambrel at third, Laurie at first. That's Ryan Laurie. That ball hit hard to right field, deep enough to score a run. Willett near the line, and he dropped it. It was a fair ball. Gambrel will score. Laurie winds up at second base. It'll be a sacrifice fly for Michael, reaching on an error on the right fielder. So credit Aiden with an RBI. It's now 9-0. The batter is Wyatt Johnston. Wyatt has not had a hit tonight. He is the lone Ottawa player without a hit. I take that back. Tanner Gould is still without a hit as well. He takes the first pitch for a strike. Swings and pops this one up. It's foul and out of play, 0-2. Six errors now for Oskaloosa. Pitch bounces up there. Count now, a ball and 2 strikes. Reaching forward, he fouls it off. Two on with 1 out. That ball hit in the air to center. Going back on it, Burdick is going to carry, and it's going to one-hop the fence. Ryan Laurie is going to score, throw to third base, and Michael's in safely there. And it's an RBI double for Wyatt Johnston. Time called, and we'll have a visit to the mound here. Gives us a chance to thank our title sponsor, Keith King, your State Farm Insurance agent at 111 South Main in downtown Ottawa. Sure to give Keith a call, 242-9435. He'll help you with all your insurance needs. And it looks like Oskaloosa is going to make a pitching change here, so we will take a 1-minute break. Ottawa leads now 10-0, and you're listening to Arrows Baseball on KOFO.
Do you know what Napa know-how means? Their staff is knowledgeable and friendly, serving you in Ottawa, Baldwin City, Osage City, and Gardner.
Kramer Pharmacy, your local hometown pharmacy, makes it easy for you to pick up or drop off your prescription during the Legacy Square construction. Park at their designated stalls or near 134 South Main and call 242-0240. They'll bring your prescription right out or pick up your written script.
This is Craig Dingle of Dingle & Son Mortuary. All of our locations sell monuments. We have talented people who are experts in bringing your ideas to life to help you create the monument you envision. The possibilities are unlimited.
Dingle & Son Mortuary, 785-242-2323.
Do you know if your AC is ready to beat the heat this summer? You can find out by calling Adamson Brothers today at 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
Save time and hassle later by checking your vehicle now to be sure all of your lights and signals are in working order, adjust mirrors, and check your tire pressure. This reminder from CarStar Ottawa. Call 242-8916. CarStar. Relax. We'll take it from here.
New pitcher for the River Bandits is Isaac Lira. Trevor Willits moves to second base. Perry stays in the ball game, and he is looks like it's going to be out in center field. Batter Wayne Laurie. Wayne is 0 for 1. He was hit by a pitch and scored a run in the first. Laurie takes inside, ball 1. Aiden Michael at third base. Wyatt Johnston at second, still just one out. Grounder to the left side, fielded by the shortstop. He will try to tag Johnston, and he will make the tag. On the play, Michael scored. So Laurie is on the fielder's choice. Credit him with an RBI. Two outs in the inning. And here is Cole Swanson. Cole is 0 for 2, but he scored twice. Pitch is low. Inside, 2 balls, no strikes. Throw to first. Laurie is back. Swing and a miss. Swanson after a pitch down to the shoe tops, 2-1. Fouled it off down the third baseline. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Stretch by Lira. And a pitch in the dirt. Count now 3-2. Ground ball to third. Long throw across for Jepson in time. Swanson's out, as are the Arrows, but they score 3 more runs on 2 hits, 2 errors, and 1 left on base. We'll go to the bottom of the third inning. It's Ottawa 11 and Oskaloosa nothing. We'll be back in 1 minute. You're listening to Arrows Baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Is it bath time for your vehicle? Use Armor All, Turtle Wax, and Eagle One products at Napa Auto Parts in Ottawa, Baldwin City, Osage City, or Gardner. Have you ever walked into a business and been treated so well by the people that work there, you can tell they were meant to do what they do? That's what you feel when you walk into Sutton's Jewelry in downtown Ottawa. For more than 50 years, you've been treated with personal service and attention while being shown the best in high-quality jewelry and accessories. If you want to drive out of town, be treated like a number so an associate can make a commission, and walk out with jewelry like everybody else, go right ahead. But for a unique jewelry buying experience, walk into Sutton's Jewelry at 213 South Main in downtown Ottawa. Open Tuesday through Friday 10 to 5:30, Saturdays 10 to 2. It's late at night. You've been visiting family and you're on your way home. You didn't see the deer in front of you until it was too late. Everyone is safe. Your vehicle did its job and protected you. Now you get to find out if your auto insurance does the same. It will, because you have State Farm Auto Insurance through local agent Keith King in Ottawa.
I'm State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King. Let's work together to be sure your vehicle has the coverage you need. Call and schedule an appointment today at 242-9435. Stop by my office at 111 South Main in Ottawa or visit online at keithking.net.
Bottom of the third for Oskaloosa, Trevor Willits will lead things off, then Cooper Jepson, and Gage Burdick. Trevor Willits batting for the first time tonight. Right-handed hitter. Michael Hull's pitch is outside. Willits had shown bunt there. Little low, 2-0. Ball 3 low. Ball 4 inside. So the dreaded leadoff walk, and the batter will be Cooper Jepson, who struck out swinging his first time up. There it goes. Pitch a strike. Robertson's throw, not quite in time. One strike to Jepson. Hull's pitch up too high. Buried in the dirt. That one gets away from Robertson, runner down to third. Two and one to Jepson. Bunted down the first baseline, foul. Runner at third, nobody out. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Grounder past the mound and on into center field for a hit. Willits will score. And Oskaloosa on the board. It's 11-1. Now Gage Burdick, who beat out an infield single back in the first. He's bunting down the third base line and rolling off foul. Smart play by Wayne Laurie. You could see that ball was going to veer off, and it was going to be a tough play for him to throw out Burdick. Oh, and 1 the count. Stretch. Throw to first, runner back. Missed the outside corner. It's 1-1. So the throw to first, runner's back. Swing and missed by Burdick. 1-2. Slow curve is high. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Runner goes. Pitch is high. No throw. Ball 4. So 3 consecutive base runners for the River Bandits. And the batter will be Cord Perry. Perry struck out swinging in the first. Nathan Roth out to talk to Michael Hull. Well, you don't want to give this team a sniff of anything. Ottawa leads 11-1 here in the bottom of the third. They won the opener 12-0, and last thing you want to do is let this team climb back into this one. Remember, this is a team in your zone. So very, very important that you keep them at arm's length. Perry stands in. Pitch to Perry. He's bunting and he misses. Strike 1. That's an odd strategy down by 10 runs. On 1 pitch, curve is a little bit high. Runner now trying for third. He'll make it. And throw it back behind the runner at first, and he's back safely. So delayed steal by Jepson. And all of a sudden, the arrow's focus is a little bit off. Runner goes from first. Pitch is hit back to the mound, and it'll be a double play. Little looping liner back to the mound, and Hull throwing to first, and the runner Burdick was doubled off. So 2 outs. And the batter will be Avery Gatzmeyer. He singled to left in the first. Swings and misses here, 0-1. Breaking ball is low. Stretch. Now the 1-1 pitch. That ball hit in the air to left field, and it's going to be in for a base hit. And down the line to score is Jepson to make it 11-2. Now Kate Norris. Norris a strikeout victim in the first. Hull throws to first, but Gatzmeyer back easily. Another throw to first. Cole really should not even be bothering with that guy. He's got a 9-run lead. Gatzmeyer has a good lead, though. Pitch to Norris is high. And now a balk is called on Hull, and he is just way too concerned with that base runner. No reason to be so. There's 2 outs in the inning. One-0 pitch to Norris, and it's way high. Buried in the dirt, 3 balls, no strikes. Hull has struggled with his control here in the third. Strike outside corner, 3-1. Way inside, ball 4. Third walk of the inning and the ball game. So 2 on, and here is A.J. Kreutzer. He was out pitcher to first his first time up. Stretched by the right-hander. And the pitch, and it hit him. That loads the bases for Isaac Lira. And that's going to do it for Michael Hull. So the Arrows will change pitchers here in the bottom of the third, leading 11-2. We'll take a 1-minute break. You're listening to Ottawa Arrows Baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Napa Auto Parts is building the largest selection of parts and accessories in the area at 104 South Cedar in Ottawa.
Hi, I'm Jack with Arvest Bank. My goal today, play an epic drum solo. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Sorry about that. Maybe I should have let an expert help me accomplish my goal. And for your financial goals, Arvest is the expert. We can help you rock out buying a new home in no time. Get pre-qualified in person or on your phone. When it comes to your finances, trust the experts. Trust Arvest, Equal Housing Lender.
Dr. Mike Hyatt, Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic.
People in the United States will suffer at least 1 or 2 episodes of debilitating back pain in their life. You know, we see an epidemic in prescription medication abuse and overdose. Chiropractic is a natural, hands-on, patient-centered health care treatment for low back pain, for neck pain, for mid-back pain. We're an alternative to having to take medications. We're an alternative to having to have surgery.
For your free consultation, call 785-242-4100.
New Ottawa pitcher is right-hander Wayne Laurie. He appears for the 6th time on the season. No wins, 1 loss, an earned run average of 10.04. He has run 7 2/3 innings, allowed 12 hits, 14 runs, 11 earned. He has walked 10, and he has struck out 5. He inherits a bases-loaded 2-out situation here in the bottom of the third with his team up 11-2. Michael Hull moves over to third base. Michael just appeared to lose focus in that inning. He got a break on the looping liner that turned into a double play, but then after that gave up a single, walked a man, and hit a man. The Arrows really don't have a lot of pitching out there right now. Tanner Gould and Cole Swanson Both pitched last night, as did Aiden Michael. Well, this may be Wayne Laurie's game to take to the house. Isaac Lira is 0 for 1, a strikeout back in the second. Pitch to him is high. Upstairs, 2-0. Strike called, 2-1. Gatzmeyer at third, Norris at second, Kreutzer at first. 2-1 to Lira. Crowder to the shortstop. And bobbled by Swanson. Now I play to first, and not in time. On the play, Gatzmeyer scores. That makes it 11-3. Strike called to Zach Jessup. Now the Arrows should be out of this inning. Ball hit in the air near the pitcher's mound, and Laurie will make the catch to retire the side. But Oskaloosa bats around. They score 3 runs on 2 hits. There was 1 Ottawa error and 3 left on base. At the end of 3, it's now Ottawa 11, Oskaloosa 3, and we're back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Ottawa Arrows Baseball on KOFO.
Working on a car, need a customized brake hose? Napa Auto Parts can help at 104 South Cedar in Ottawa.
The Ottawa Recreation Commission is your place for activities and other programs designed to keep the members of our community active and healthy. Visit us at the GOT building or online at orcottawaks.org to see recreation options for all ages. Ottawa Recreation Commission, bring recreation to life.
Technology, mobile banking. I totally heart my bank.
Kansas State Bank, a better way to bank with community people you know. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Well, the Arrows will need to get the bats going again as the lead has been cut to 8. They'll send to the plate Hull, Gould, and Gambrell here in the 4th. Ottawa with 5 in the first, 3 in the second, 3 more in the third. Oskaloosa got their 3 in the bottom of the third. Again, if you're just joining us, first game went to the Arrows 12-0 as Wyatt Johnston threw a 4-inning no-hitter. Next week, we'll have lots of Legion baseball action on KOFO. It's the All-Star break, so no Royals games. And the games from the Fike tournament will be Wednesday afternoon, Thursday afternoon, and Friday afternoon. Isaac Lira on in relief of the starting pitcher, Cord Perry. Michael Hull will lead things off. Michael has a couple of doubles. He has driven home 4 runs. Ball hit in the air, shallow left, has a chance to drop and will, base hit. So Hull is 3 for 3. That's 7 hits now for Ottawa. Here is Tanner Gould. He is 0 for 2. Swings and hits this one on in the air near the pitcher's mound. Shortstop Gatzmeyer will make the catch. 1 away. Now the batter, Ty Gambrell. Ty is 0 for 1 officially. He has an RBI and he scored a run. Grounds this one sharply to Kreutzer. He'll step on the bag at first, throw to second base, and the tag is applied. It's an inning-ending double play. So Ottawa goes in order in the fourth. No runs, no hits, nobody left. We'll move to the bottom of the fourth inning. It is still Ottawa 11 and Oskaloosa 3. We're back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Arrows Baseball on KOFO.
Evercraft Floor Jacks available at Napa Auto Parts in Ottawa, Baldwin City, Osage City, and Gardner.
For residential construction or business construction, your only choice should be C.S. Cunningham. C.S. Cunningham is one of the few licensed and insured contractors that specializes in concrete construction. Sure, you can get a couple of Deeks or Bubbas to pour your driveway, but what happens when your daughter's new boyfriend parks his 10-ton monster truck on it and it cracks like ice cubes in a glass of hot tea? Driveways to foundation repair, steel buildings to pole barns, and everything in between. It's C.S. Cunningham, 785-242-7101.
Oskaloosa back to work now in the bottom of the fourth against Wayne Laurie. They'll send to the plate Trevor Willits, Cooper Jepson, and Gage Burdick. Arrows play Monday night at Chanute. 1 9-inning game. Trevor Willis will lead things off. He walked and scored back in the third inning. Pitch from Laurie. Willits bunts, and it's caught in the air, and he's out. So the bunt was popped up in the air, and Willits is out. Back to the top of the order for Cooper Jensen. Single to center his last time up. He is 1 for 2. Fastball for a strike. Oh, 1 pitch inside. Next one to Jepson is a breaking ball over. Strike 2 called. Outside, 2-2. Strike 3 call. Caught him looking on the outside corner. That is Laurie's first strikeout. 2 outs in the inning. Here's Gage Burdick. He has singled. He has walked. Pitch is hit down the first base line, fair on into the corner, and Burdick will have a 2-out single. Just past the outstretched arms of Aiden Michael. Now Cord Perry. Perry is struck out and popped into a double play. That ball hit in the air to right, and Ryan Laurie is right there to make the catch, and the side retired. In the River Bandit fourth, no runs, 1 hit, 1 left at the end of 4. Still Ottawa 11, Oskaloosa 3. We're back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Arrows Baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM, KOFO.
Kramer Pharmacy, your local hometown pharmacy at 134 North Main, encourages you during the Legacy Square construction to use their free citywide at-home delivery. Call Kramer Pharmacy 242-2055 and visit KramerRx.com and download their free mobile app.
It is good to know your AC is ready for the summer. Before it gets hot, call Adamson Brothers for a spring tune-up today at 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
For the Arrows here in the 5th, it'll be Ryan Laurie leading off, then Liam Robertson and Aiden Michael. Arrows picked up 5 in the first inning, a 3-run double by Michael Hole, the big blow. In the second, 2-run homer by Aiden Michael propelled them to a 3-run inning. And in the third inning, Ottawa got a run on a sacrifice fly, a double by Wyatt Johnston, and a fielder's choice grounder. Ryan Laurie will lead things off. He is 1 for 2, a single his last time up. Pitch from Isaac Lira. Strike inside corner. That ball hit past the shortstop and on into the left field for an error on the shortstop. So Laurie is on. The batter will be Liam Robertson. Liam is 0 for 2 with a couple of runs scored. He fouls it off over by the third base dugout, strike 1. Pretty sunset out in the west this evening. Safe lead for Laurie at first. Robertson takes low. The pitch gets away from the catcher, and down to second goes Laurie. Now Liam's job is get the runner to third. He does a pretty good job of hitting the opposite way. Takes the strike, 1 and 2. Chopper to third, and it gets on past Jepson, and everybody will be safe. And another error for the River Bandits. That is now 8 in the ball game. Aiden Michael will be the batter. Aiden doubled in the first, 2-run homer in the second, sacrifice fly and reached on an error in the third. He has scored 3 runs, and he has driven 3 home. That ball has hit hard down the right field line. That's going to be in and foul. Just foul down that right field line. Right fielder Jessup really swung around toward right center. A little bit low, 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 on, nobody out. Top of the 5th, Ottawa on top 11 to 3. That ball is hit to deep center field, and this ball is going to be gone. A 3-run shot for Aiden Michael, his second of the ball game. So now the Ottawa lead is 14-3. And with the bases empty, Wyatt Johnston, the batter. Johnston doubled to center to drive home a run his last time up. Pitch from Lear. Ball popped up. Ground ball, and it's on in left field for a hit. So Johnston is on. My vantage point here is not giving me a good look at the ball, especially with this dirt infield. Now Wayne Laurie. Wayne is 0 for 2 in this one with a run scored. Swings and hits it into shallow right. Going out is Willits, the second baseman, and he makes an over-the-shoulder catch. Nice play. So 1 out. Batter is Cole Swanson. Swanson 0 for 3. He scored twice. It's down low. Inside corner with a fastball, 1-1. Grounder to the shortstop. He'll play to second base to get the out there, back to first, not in time. Two outs. And the batter, Michael Hull. Michael is 3 for 3 in this one. 2 doubles and a single. Just low. Pitch in the dirt. Nice stop by Norris. 2 balls, no strikes. Down in the dirt. 3-0 to Hull. And he takes the strike. Swing and a miss to the pitch in the dirt. There goes Swanson down to second. Count now full. Struck him out swinging. Side is retired, but not before Ottawa picks up 3 runs on 2 hits. There were 2 errors and 1 left on base. We'll go to the bottom of the 5th. It's Ottawa 14 and Oskaloosa 3. We're back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Arrows Baseball on KOFO.
You got to the game late, and the only place to park turned out to be a little too close to foul territory. But you're not worried. In fact, you watch the rest of the game before you even go check the damage. How can you be so confident? Your auto insurance is with local State Farm agent Keith King. There's a reason State Farm is the largest auto insurer in the U.S.
I'm State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King. Let's work together to be sure your vehicle has the coverage you need. Call and schedule an appointment today at 242-9435. Stop by my office at 111 South Main in Ottawa or visit online at keithking.net.
Bottom of the fifth, and Oskaloosa trailing by 11. They're going to need 4 runs to stay in this ball game. They'll send to the plate Avery Gatzemeyer, Nate Norris, and A.J. Kreitzer. Wayne Laurie on in relief of the starting pitcher, Michael Hull. Michael went 2 2/3 innings, allowed 4 hits, 3 runs, 2 of them earned, walked 3, and struck out 5. Avery Gatzemeyer is 2 for 2, a couple of singles to left. Laurie ready, and the pitch to Gatzemeyer. Outside. Pitch misses, 2-0. Ground ball slowly hit toward third. Hull has it go off the glove, and Gatzemeyer will be safe. So Gatzemeyer on the air. The batter will be Cade Norris, who was struck out and walked. Breaking ball didn't break, up over the head of Norris, ball 1. Ground ball speared by the pitcher. He'll throw to second out there. No throw back to first. Boy, a nice play by Wayne Laurie. Threw from his knees to retire Gatzemeyer at second base. Throw taken by Swanson. 1 out. Here is A.J. Kreutzer, hit by a pitch his last time up, 0 for 1. I wonder, though, if that ball had gone on and gotten through, had the Arrows been able to turn a double play if it had been grounded to Gambrell at second, but you don't take that chance. There's a ground ball to second. Gambrell has it go right through the wicket and on into right field. Runner headed for third, he will make it. And there's 2 on with 1 out. Gambrell was thinking double play, and he just didn't come up with the baseball. So that's now 3 errors on the Arrows in this game. Now Isaac Lira, the batter. He reached on an error his last time up. Pickoff move to third, runners back. Stretch. Pitch. Over but low. Well, by all rights, this game should be over right now. One over Lira. Didn't mean to do it. Fouled it off over by the third base dugout. Ball and strike. Slowly hit ground ball back to the mound. They'll play to the plate, and out at the plate is the runner, Norris. strategically, that's not the right play right there, but they did get that lead runner. So 2 outs in the inning. Kreutzer winds up at second base. And the batter, Zach Jessup. Laurie's pitch. Ground ball to third. Hall is up with it, and the throw is in time, and your ball game is over. In the fifth for Oskaloosa, no runs, no hits. There were 2 errors and 2 left on base. Final in Game 2, Ottawa 14, Oskaloosa 3. And we'll be back after this. You're listening to Arrows Baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Join the community celebration at Advent Health Ottawa on August 1st from 5:30 to 7 for the rededication ceremony naming the hospital the Ransom Building. KOFO will broadcast live from the south side of the campus with treats for all and events for the kids as the legacy of healthcare to make you feel whole continues with Advent Health Ottawa.
The City of Ottawa makes it easy for you to stay informed and be part of your community by visiting their website, ottawaks.gov. You can sign up for city alerts and city news, report an issue you'd like to see taken care of, even pay your bill online. It's where the city and citizens come together online at ottawaks.gov.
Hi, I'm Jack with Arvest Bank. My goal today? Play an epic drum solo. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Sorry about that. Maybe I should have let an expert help me accomplish my goal. And for your financial goals, Arvest is the expert. We can help you rock out buying a new home in no time. Get pre-qualified in person or on your phone. When it comes to your finances, trust the experts. Trust Arvest, Equal Housing Lender.
Quality Structures Incorporated in Richmond is proud to sponsor this KOFO sports broadcast. They know that experience matters on the field and when it comes to your building needs. Visit qualitystructures.com and put their years of experience in constructing post-frame buildings to work for you.
Well, the Arrows sweep the doubleheader in run rule fashion as they win Game 2 14-3. 5-run first inning for Ottawa, capped off by a 3-run double by Michael Hull. In the second, Aiden Michael hit the first of 2 home runs on the night, a blast to center field, 2-run shot, and Ottawa got 3 more in the third to lead 11-0. Then Oskaloosa got 3 in their half of the third. Ottawa got those 3 back in the fifth as Michael, another drive to deep center field, this one a 3-run home run. And the Arrows win it here 14-3. 14 runs, 9 hits, 3 errors, 4 left for Ottawa. 3 runs, 5 hits, 8 errors, and 8 left on base for Oskaloosa. Michael Hull is the winning pitcher. He went more than half the game. He is now 3-0 on the season with the save going to Wayne Laurie. And for Wayne, that is his first of the year. And the losing pitcher for Oskaloosa is the starter, Court Perry. Team now off until Monday night. They will take on Chanute. 1 9-inning game starting at 6 o'clock down in Chanute. We'll have the pregame at around 5:50. Hope you will join us then. Again here tonight, Ottawa sweeps the doubleheader 12-0 and 14-3. And this is Gary Bateman saying so long from Oskaloosa High School.
We hope you enjoyed this broadcast of Ottawa Arrows Post 60 American Legion Baseball on KOFO. Brought to you by title sponsor, State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King. And by the Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic, Quality Structures Incorporated, Dingle & Son Mortuary, Sutton's Jewelry, Advent Health Ottawa, and by the Ottawa